I'm very passionate about these forests. It's a very simple concept. When you have a lot of something and you take nearly all of that away, it's those little bits that are left, they become really, really important. And that's exactly what's happened here in Cessnock. So over the course of the last 200 years or so, we've lost around 85 to 90% of our temperate woodlands in southeastern Australia. In the Hunter Valley, we've probably lost more than that. Across the Hunter Valley, there was a lot of forest on the floor because it's a very broad valley. All that soil is fertile, so we cleared all our woodlands. But in Cessnock, we've got some large remnants that only have a few tracks going through it, so they're not fragmented. And as a result, these small little patches that are left are now teeming with wildlife. They are literally biodiversity hotspots. We're standing here in Werrikata National Park. We're standing in an endangered type of vegetation. Around my feet, I've got 2, maybe 3 endangered, nationally endangered plants, and there's endangered and threatened birds and other animals that live here as well. These are really amazing forests. So one of the things that drives biodiversity around Cessnock is the diversity of gum trees, eucalypts. There's an amazing array of gum trees that thrive here, on the valley floor, on the flats. Anything up to 30, 35 species, which is an absolutely remarkable number. In fact, it's sufficient to meet World Heritage criteria alone, just that one thing. And so when you have a diversity of gum trees, what that provides you is also a diversity of habitat, the different structure of an ironbark versus a stringy bark versus the smooth bark on a spotted gum. They support mistletoe, which in itself provides very important habitat. But the other thing that these trees do, with reference to things like the Regent honeyeater and the swift parrot, is that at any given time, because there's such a huge number of species, something's going to be flowering. So there'll be a nectar resource, and so honeyeaters and lorikeets and birds and even gliders, things that rely on nectar. There's a lot of Australian species rely on nectar for food. A lot of those animals will find food here year round because there's such an incredible diversity of gum trees that provides that nectar food source.